Hello everyone, this is before the video starts. I was taking a thumbnail, it's flying up, came back down, won't go back into creative, and yeah. I'm sure you can see the message in the bottom left hand corner. Oh, for God's sake! Oh no, caffeine! Oh my God. In 3 weeks' time, when I record, I think it's going to be about 3 weeks. I don't know if I'm going to get a chance to record during the period. When I record again, I don't know if I'll even bloody remember. But that's, oh, for God's sake! What is up, my crazy, beautiful Verticonians? My name is Vertico, you can call me V, and welcome back to Minecraft Dinosaurs. It's been a few weeks since we last recorded. I did say I'd try and do the roof off camera. I don't know if you can tell, but my inflection would suggest that I am a very defeated man. I've tried everything, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. My brain won't let me do it, so I really need to do some research right before I continue building. So that is something that I need to do. In the meantime, I have acquired, these aren't chests, I'm an idiot. I've acquired several seeds, and I picked some up from upstairs. I didn't realise I had some in here as well. That's good, because we have some beetroot seeds as well, and I didn't have any of those before. I don't have any carrot seeds, but can you just plant carrots? Is it the same as potatoes? Can you just plant potatoes? As long as they're not cooked. I guess we will find out. So yeah, that's that. How much else have I got? So I've got... Wait a second. Oh, for God's sake! Oh, I did completely forget. Oh, poo. I remember in the last episode, I'd finished filming, I got into creative to get some thumbnails. I was like flying up in here because, you know, ground level, it doesn't look like interesting in shaders, so you need to fly up a little bit to try and get a thumbnail. So I was like up here-ish. I was like, oh, perfect. Now if I hold C, I can zoom. And then I came out, I was getting ready to come out of creative so that I didn't abuse anything, so on and so forth, because I wouldn't do that. Look, I could have built the bloody roof if I'd abused creative, couldn't I? So I was like, yeah, perfect. Screenshot done. And then I saw that message, and then I raced over there and picked up his remains. And here's the thing, I thought maybe the MOSASAURUS from the other thing had insane reach, but I think the Jurassic World Reborn one actually killed it. I think it's got to a size now that it's super duper aggressive. Because it was quite in the middle of the enclosure. I was searching around the outsides and I couldn't find it. I was in creative, I'm not gonna lie. I flew in there in creative because I didn't want to be in thing because of thalassophobia. If I knew I had God mode, maybe it'd be okay. God damn it, why am I going in here? I need to go out because I can potentially bring him back. Could you imagine if I got more than one from this? Could you imagine if by doing this it's allowed me to create a plesiosaur army? Can you do the meat as well? I guess we'll find out. I expect you can't. But, come on. Nope. I have a feeling we're not going kid scale plesiosaur back. It was just saying that message. Oh my God, it sent me there. Oh my freaking God. At some point, I really do need to, you know, start putting skeletons up or maybe just building statues. I'd love to try and make a plesiosaurus statue in memory of caffeine, actually. That would be kind of cute, wouldn't it? Maybe make a fountain out of it. What do you think of that? I think that's a great idea. Better than the grave. Ooh, we can do that after the Indoraptor enclosure. I am going to go and add that to a note. In memory of caffeine, the first plesiosaur that was totally caffeined out. Yep, I need to adjust this sign. You know what, I'm just going to put a fence down so I remember something. Oh, we got one. We got one at least. Come on, make it two, make it two, make it two. God damn it. Oh, you can do the meat. What will it turn into, though? Is it just going to turn into, like, raw meat or something? Let's find out. Oh my God. I think that Mosasaurus did us a favour. From caffeine's remains, we can make hundreds of caffeines. Oh, this is fantastic. He's just opened up like a Monster Energy store or something. Oh, thank you, mister. Thank you, Mo, in a really weird way, but I'm also super duper sad that caffeine died. So, maybe not thank you. Who knows? Oh my God. What a hell of a way to remember. Just looking through my items and just seeing a load of meat and bones and be like, wait. I'm so stupid. Right, I built a hoe. I've got all the stuff we needed, fences and whatnot and that sort of stuff. Because internal-wise, it's good enough for now. I'm not going to lie, I'm actually chuffed with this. Maybe some carpet flooring will go well nicely. Maybe some different flooring. Who knows? But we now need to completely remake this. So I've already got loads of fences and we're about to get loads more. How handy. I forgot this is Silk Touch. I was like, why did it just drop a grass block? But there we go. So we're remaking this. It's going to be quite a bit bigger. I'm going to probably need to do some terraforming because, yes, we're actually working on the farm this episode. And probably next episode as well, just finishing it off. And then going forward, I'm going to finish the roof off camera, I promise. And we will move on to finishing that tunnel, doing a bit more railway work, and then Indoraptor, and then the Plesiosaurus statue. I'll figure out where it's going, make it into a fountain, like a little town square or something, and that'll be cute as hell. Who agrees? I do. Fantastic, thank you. I was thinking, oh, well, what about here? But then it's going to be big. Because trying to make a Plesiosaur, it's going to be big. So we'll figure it out. Might need to do some maths with that. So there is that. Right, so first and foremost, we've got to start figuring out the lay of the land, if you will. It's good that we got a grass block in case we need to do anything, because then it can just germinate to the rest, which is kind of handy. So I'm going to try and do this. So there we go. I was thinking of making a barn for our animals as well, because that'd be kind of cute, but then I realised that's so much effort. Also, we're going to get loads more seeds from this, so I'm very happy. Also, these crickets, which I still don't know what we do with them. I think we put them in the Jurassic World Reborn feeder. Oh, God, I can't believe that. I can't believe I forgot about poor Caffeine's death. I'm pretty sure I even said I will forget. Oh, for God's sake. Why do I live up to my own negative opinion of myself? Also, is there enough for 2? Also, why did I make 2 when we have... I think we can probably get away with 2, right? Let's see. So if I go ahead and get rid of this 2, get rid of you. There we go. Perfect. So if we go ahead and there and there. Oh, I love it. I actually love the way these look. So we'll go ahead and close those. Don't need the rest of that. Perfect. Right, okay, let's get our dirt out. So I'm thinking of making it flat. So I do want to do that. Oh, I just put one grass block down. Oh, well. Making it nice and flat. And boom. There we go. So the problem with this is, though, of course, is that it's going to start making this look weird. But we've already got plans for this. I said that, didn't I? So I just walked into a cactus. If dyspraxia could be personified in my actions, it just did. Okay. So I mentioned this quite a lot, but I do have something called dyspraxia. So it's actually quite an interesting one. I believe it goes by the name Developmental Coordination Disorder as well, or DCD. So when I say I'm dyspraxic, people think I'm saying dyslexic wrong. Or, you know, dysgraphic, so on and so forth. And it's like, no, dyspraxic. So dyspraxia, essentially, it can affect everyone different. And I've met quite a few dyspraxic in my life because it's actually being diagnosed properly nowadays. When I was in the reserves, the Armed Forces Reserves, I met a guy when I was on my Bravo training, and he was one of the first, along with his brother, people to be statemented for dyspraxia in the country. And I thought that was, wow, that's actually really cool. I've met a few other people as well during when I've been working, so on and so forth. You know, one of my companies that I worked for that had quite a few of us, actually. And it seemed that everyone had it completely different. Some people, you know, had completely different things to what I had, for example. So I have fine motor skill. I don't know how to put it. Weakness, I guess. So my handwriting, using scissors, anything that's got like a fine motor skill. So like painting, everything that involves using my hands, trying to thread a needle, trying to put an earring in, you name it. It's not only super duper stressful. I mean, it properly agitates me doing any of that. I don't see the point in that tree now. But it also is incredibly difficult for me. I do have a low amount of like balance control as well, and depth perception. That is also something that I have affected. I know guys that have it, or you know, people that have it that have it completely differently. So, for example, I know someone who can't walk in a straight line. I seem to be fine in that regard. I know that it might be slightly affected, but people that can't walk in a straight line, they had to have like splints in their shoes to help them with that. And I was like, wow, I really didn't know it was that varied. So dyspraxia is a very interesting one. And if you haven't heard of it, I really do recommend reading up on it. It is something like, knowing more stuff about, what people may have. It just helps understand whether they need help and support from. I think that's pretty cool if you do that for someone. And I'm asking you to do it for me. Oh, how self-centered do I sound? But, so, it also affects things like time management, which I do have, and organisation, which I do have. So when I say I'm going to do something and I don't, it does wind me up too that I don't do it, and I appreciate that I've said I'm going to do all of this stuff, and then it takes me forever. However, there are things that you can do to help this. For example, making lists, which is why we have that sign up there. Genuinely, it actually helps me. I'm like, okay, we're doing the farmhouse and the rail, then we're going to the Indoraptor. After that, I need to put a sign up, which I put that thing there to remind me to think, wait, why is there a fence there? And just small things like that will really help. It's, if it helps, it helps, right? Oh, I didn't want to get rid of a torch. Do I have any? No. Okay. I have a couple in my inventory. Goodbye, food. You'll be replaced with this. Right, before a creeper comes and blows up all of my hard work that I've made so far, I suppose I should hit the hay. Which, in case you're not aware, is a term for going to bed. There we go. Glorious. So look at this. We're 10 minutes in. We've already discussed the death of caffeine and dyspraxia. Not in its full or entirety. As I said, it affects everyone differently. But me and all three of my brothers have it. And it does, of course, tie in with other things. For example, people with dyspraxia are more likely to have other conditions and have mental illness as they grow older. I discovered that, and that was like, oh, that makes sense with depression. Okay. Because one of the companies I worked at, they have like all of this learning material that you can learn about other people's experiences, not just your disability or condition, but for others. And dyspraxia was listed amongst them. I was reading it, and I was like, oh, this makes sense. Wait a second. So yeah, my partner was recently diagnosed with ADHD and autism, and when they went for their tests, which they had to go private because the public wait period was 2.5 years, and they wanted it just to reaffirm what they already felt was true. Man, sure enough, it was. And they were going through like the ADHD test and so on and so forth, and it was like, I'm ticking a lot of boxes here, they were saying, and I was like, I was reading them, and I was like, wait, so am I? So I do think I'm going to look at that too, potentially, just because it's all well and all knowing, potentially thinking, actually, I might. Even if you do that and you do self-diagnose, I am not judging you, 100% not judging you. Self-diagnosis is a thing for a reason. People do it because they're seeing it. They're like, yeah, I know what I feel, and this is what I'm feeling. And at the end of the day, that's like, yeah, that's pretty true. But at the same time, I also want that affirmation, because, just to know, I put my freaking arrows away. Oh god, well, I don't know why I was about to shoot that pig either. It's got a use. Also, where did I put all the leads? I think I put one of them in here somewhere. Where did I put my arrows, actually? It's going to be in here somewhere. Right, arrows. I only need one. Boop. And do we have any leads in here? I feel like we would. Maybe they're inside the main house, actually. God damn it. Oh, more beetroot seeds. Wow, I really need to pay attention. Any leads? No, sire. There are no leads. Also, there's another hoe in there, which could be useful if this one breaks, because I don't remember how well they last. When I made this, I was like, oh, an iron hoe, that should be enough. But then I realised probably not. I need a lot of dirt, and I also just realised there may be dirt in there, and I completely glossed over it, because I got distracted. There is indeed dirt in here, as well as a sticky piston. Interesting. No, yes. No. We do need quite a bit of dirt. I also like this sort of breakaway period, so that's quite nice. And it just goes straight line all the way over here, which we may do something with, as I said, like maybe have like water coming out occasionally, making it look like I'm feeding sewer system into that. Just imagine if I made a hyperloop system and a sewer system throughout my entire world. That would be awesome, but also so much effort. Right, I think we've settled on the perimeter. So what we're doing is I will probably put some blocks down like this on this side once we're, well and done. But I do need to get a freak ton more dirt because, good lord, look at this. Right, let's just get these blocks down so that I have my perimeter. And come back, and come back. Actually, no, you stay here because we're going to go up to this point. So I'm thinking of this being, oh, for God's sake, farmland. It would be nice if we just go a little bit further in, but I can't. So I think I might branch it a little bit this way and then just break this into a thinner path maybe. But we'll figure that out as we go. So we do need farmland and, of course, our animals. So let's think about that. Now, let's just start getting things connected. Oh, stop it. 1, and boom. 2 more, which is just enough for that, which is great. And we have 33 of these, so not very far. We do need to get more dirt. I'll probably do a lot of strip mining off camera for that, because there are places that I don't mind just completely strip mining. Also, I've just remembered that the actual strip mine that we built is currently underneath the mammoth's feet, and I'm very glad that we fixed the problem where the mammoth was constantly trying to break everything. Because if it had broke underneath it, we'd have been dealing with a very large problem being dropped into a very large hole. But fortunately, that isn't the case anymore. Isn't that grand? Right. This all needs to be filled in. And I do mean filled in because we're going to be using water channels and stuff for the plants. So there is that. I'm not killing any more animals around here because I don't want to have to travel for miles to get them. Oh my god, there's some right in there, for God's sake. I don't know how I'm going to segment my animals or I'm going to stick them all in one place, but I mean, I would like that to go a little bit further as well, so we might need to, just for the sake of keeping it all together. Right, currently I am just grabbing every single shred of dirt we see that's going to be taking up space pointlessly. Was that dirt? No, I was just going crazy. None of this has got dirt in it. Fantastic. Right, downstairs. Oh wait, we forgot to check the plesiosaurs. Alright, did we get any more? So it turns out the meat of the dinosaur produces 100% success rate. That is fascinating. That is absolutely fascinating. I will have to corroborate that theory unless I just got, 1 in a billion chance right there. Why are you down here? I don't know. Oh, also, I didn't check for dirt. 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 Not seeing any more dirt. Oh, yeah. This is it. This is looking good. More dirt. All but 1. Damn it. And more dirt. Yeah, right. I'm going to start replacing things. You are shark. Do not care. And you are locust. Do not care. Also, we've got all of our trophy stuff, including the trophy meat. I think we might have enough to actually build. We've only got 1 wing bone, so we might be able to build that trophy skeleton, actually. That'd be cool. Also, we haven't checked up on the Quetzalcoatlus we released in there via the World Tour, because I didn't know what happened to them originally. I don't know if I get a message if a reborn monster dies, unless I name it, I suppose. But I definitely get a message when they murder, as we found out with poor Caffeine. Maybe I need to refill the feeder. That's entirely possible. Maybe it started getting murdery because it was hungry. That's my bad, I suppose. But hey, also I should think about putting some stuff away just so that I've got space in my inventory for more dirt, such as, the seeds back in the thing. Also, that's not fully through. We will need it to be. Probably not the whole way, but it's good to just have it. Oh, for God's sake. There we go. There we go. It actually went onto the grass. Sometimes it doesn't, like, it's a pain. There we go. On to the next one. So what we're going to do is just going to do it by 3. This is going to take quite a large amount of dirt, I'm afraid. And if we do need to branch out from there, based on what I think, then we absolutely will. Right. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And on to the next stack, sir. So I think we are not going to be able to get to the edge of even this amount, and we've used quite a amount of stacks there to do that, so that's kind of crazy when you think about it, but oh well. Fortunately, we're now onto, we may actually, because we are onto a 2 high from this area, so it's only 2 blocks high. We may have a chance. Let's have a look. Oh, I just tilled that grass. Well, that didn't seem to affect it too much, so we're all right. And I think we are going to make it to the edge, which is kind of super duper handy. Right. Now we're going to do the same thing on this side, but this time I'm going to make it 5. Go. Right. And we're out. Well then. Because by the time we get there, it's only going to be 2, so that's fine. Okay. I need to go on an adventure to get more dirt, which I'll do off camera. I'm not going to subject you guys to a dirt adventure because that sounds absolutely horrific. But in this episode, we have talked about dyspraxia at length, remembered and kind of mourned based on my laughter at the fact that we're going to build a statue in memory of caffeine, and then created 8 freaking caffeine DNA samples. I think it's been a good episode. Call me crazy if you want. If you have enjoyed today's video, please make sure you do smash the like button down below. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to Rockets Video to super duper appreciate it. All the sun's going out, I should go to bed. Thank you all so much for watching. Over 150 episodes, and some of you guys are still here. You can get new people every episode. It's really nice to see. Have a nice day. And of course... Oh wait, that's the wrong thing. Ta-ra!